Hello guys, it's NelTak FX back with another video again. Yes, it's been a while since we posted a video. It's been pretty hectic and busy over the past few weeks, over the past few days I mean. But then we're back to business as usual. Please go follow NelTak FX on Instagram as always. That's where you direct all your messages and video requests. Let's get down to the charts and see what the market has for us today. First of all, we're going to start off with AUD pairs, some of the pairs that we're very confident about last week, which gave us a very disappointing spin. It's not new in the market, it happens each and every time. We're expecting this to go to the low last week. This is where we're expecting our re-entry, right over here. At this point here, we're expecting a re-entry low to come hit TP2, but then the market just rejected this last support area here and then started heading back up. Our stops were above EMA 50 on daily, which would have been above this point over here. So we got stopped out. The market started rallying up, and therefore that trade is no longer valid for a short at the moment. Looking at the US dollar index, the US dollar index has been playing around with us quite a bit. We were taken out again by this huge spike going up on the upside over there, but then it looks like our analysis is still pretty valid. We just need to hold on for a couple of more days and see what it gives us. But so far we are not interested in anything in trading the DEX so far, so we're just gonna move right along. A good setup is forming here on USD ZAR. For those of you who have been watching the videos over the past few days, you'll notice that we've been talking about USD ZAR and the fact that we're expecting the price to come hit a high of at least let me adjust this a bit, a high of at least 14.3 rands to the dollar, and so far it looks like we're about to hit the target mark. When you see if you look at this little box here, this is where our last re-entry was for a long, and then we took that long. Now we are now interested in this re-entry here, this weekly re-entry for a long. That means that what we're saying is we're looking for the market to come bounce back down here and then continue rallying up to our preferred target point. Coming back down to daily, this is where we expect our rejections of EMA 50 or our extremes, and that's exactly what the market is getting ready to give us. The market is just going to rally down to our EMA 50 here. We're expecting a bounce off this point, and then the market can continue rallying up. If we do have FMCBR on weekly here, you'll clearly see that we're expecting the rand is just a TP2 at the moment. We're expecting the rand to go to as high as 15 rand at that point over there. So we'll just be patient enough to wait for this daily re-entry, and then we'll take our entry points here on H4. So this is one to look out for in the next couple of days. Nothing so far. I would say if you want to trade the pair, you trade it short at the moment. Wait for weekly re-entry short. H4 re-entry short. At this point, it's going to give us some sort of CSM and then a re-entry to go short, and then after that you go short to your EMA 50 low, and then we go high for a buy. Going on forward to our pairs, we have Euro AUD. If you remember the pair, we caught the pair here for a long at this price here. Now the pair has just passed TP2. We remember I said that after every take profit there has to be a re-entry. Now we have our TP2 re-entry at this point. If you go back down to H4, we can see we have our rejection of EMA 50 already happening, and then now all we have to do is wait for a formation, which has already happened on H1. So this is very good for a re-entry buy on daily. Our TPs now is sitting at, I take it to about this point here at 1.60911. That's our TP point for Euro AUD long. moving forward to GBP AUD. GBP AUD gave us a scale last week. It took out our stops. This drop right here was unexpected, but then looking forward, the market has recovered from the drop, and it looks like we're still going up. That was just a TP1. I wouldn't call it a re-entry, but it was just a drop back. Looking at this other time frame here, we do not have a clear setup of what's going on, except some sort of head and shoulders to the upside. But then we just have to wait and see what the market gives us. So far, the market hasn't rejected our long. We're still going long on GBP AUD, but we'll need to get a clear setup for us to enter again since it hit our stops. Moving down to gold, AXU USD. If you check our previous videos, remember we're talking about the market coming to reject this area here on a weekly channel, and that's exactly what the market has given us. I was expecting the market to come reject TP2 and then start going back up to come hit the upside of the channel. If you come back to daily, that's exactly what happened. The market rejecting the channel on TP2. Now we're looking to go long to as high as I cannot measure that yet because I don't have a full setup of FMCBR on daily. That's what I'm looking for now. So we'll just have to wait and see what the market gives us in the next couple of hours. Maybe it will give us a setup for FMCBR for us to get a long setup. But so far we know that gold is going up. It's going long, and we just have to wait for a setup to enter. Basically, our setup to enter should have happened when this rejection happened over here. But then as soon as this candle closes on Friday, I'm sure we'll have a setup to go long, and then that's what we'll do our setup. But so far, now we're confident that gold is going long. Coming up to NZD USD, New Zealand dollar with the US dollar. Remember we talked about this TP2 over here with this FMCBR on weekly. We're expecting the market to go as low as TP2, and that's where the market is right now. It's not done. I feel like the market should at least get to TP3. Looking at TP3, let me just use a bigger time frame. Looking at what TP3 is, I feel like it's sufficient for the market to get to at least this point here for a low. What we're expecting now in the market, remember we talked about this re-entry on weekly, which was a very good opportunity to enter and just hold. But right now we're getting another opportunity to enter with the CSM re-entry on daily. It is not yet confirmed. We need more time. We need the market to move a little bit more for us to confirm. If we get a rejection here, we still have to look at a couple more factors. So we'll come back with another video to confirm this entry. Moving back to other AUD pairs, we have AUD USD. We had our hopes on this one, AUD USD. We had our hopes on this one for a short. If you look carefully here, we had our daily re-entry lined up. I think it was around this point here. The market did go short for a while, but then rejected our bottom MA5, and then after rejecting that bottom MA5, the market rallied up. It hit our stops because our entry point was about here, this point here. Yeah, it was about here, this point. It hit our stops, and then the market started rallying back up, and then now the trade is invalid, and we're not going to continue with it anymore. Coming back to USD MXN, this has been a very good pair for us from the past couple of days. If you checked out our videos, this is the pair making us money. I feel like what this pair did is similar to what USD ZAR is going to do. We have a very nice re-entry on daily here at this point, and then it came down. Now we're at the neckline here, which we just closed under. So I feel like the market is still gonna rally down a little bit. If it's not gonna do that, it's gonna pull back up a little bit, give us a head and shoulders, and then continue to drop. But as an update for USD MXN, it's still in very good profit for those who are still holding, and I'd say hold to at least this point here. Keep tight stops on your profit, because I don't know what the market is going to do from now on, because it has already reached our target. It has hit our target. What we were expecting was it was going to come give us a weekly re-entry and then go back up, but then that has been rejected as well. but then we're still in good profit because we took the short. And then we're going to see what happens in the next couple of days. With that being said, we're going to give you a market update later in the day. Thank you very much.